Good morning and welcome to Pioneers Park in Malabar. The Rabbitohs are training here today. Change of venue, I'm not sure why. Maybe there's some work going on at the Rabbitohs Centre. Maybe doing something to the grass there or whatever, but anyway, this is a good backup option, not far away in Malabar. And there's a few fans in here to watch. The Rabbitohs, it's going to be an interesting session because we've got the Bulldogs on Friday at Accor Stadium. Good Friday. Happy Easter to everyone watching this. And let's hope it's a great Friday for the Bunnies. It's a tough task. We had that loss against the Cowboys, but we are still 4-2 at this time of the season. The Bulldogs are also going pretty good. 5-0. They've had a bye last week. They're undefeated. And the Gus Gould Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs are flying high. So it's going to take a monumental effort to beat them on Friday. But you never know. The way they've been going, they just need to get the basics right and not beat themselves. There was a couple of errors against the Cowboys that they'd like to get back as far as holding the ball. And if they can do that, then it gives themselves every chance to compete with this Bulldogs team. Complete high, hold the ball, kick long, we'll see how we go. Now, I did see Josh Schuster walk in before with Tommy Fletcher and Blonky, and there he is there, Josh. So it is Teamless Tuesday. He did have one game in New South Wales Cup. He was a late inclusion, and we'll keep an eye on the team list when they drop at 4 o'clock today. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Now, we lost Bud Sullivan and Kepi to suspension, so there's 2 spots that need to be filled. And we shall see who they put in the 7 jerseys. That'll be the third number 7 in 3 weeks, because obviously Jamie Humphries is out with a hammy. Cody mentioned on the Fox League call when he had a chat to Lara Pitt that he's back running and he might not be too far away, but I haven't seen him out there, so I don't know if he's going to be available. So will they keep Latrell at 6? I don't know. They won't be playing this bloke there on the screen, Keon Kalamatangi, but yeah. An interesting team list Tuesday. And just while I think of it, it is a big Good Friday because we've got the curtain raiser, the New South Wales Cup, the knock-on effect New South Wales Cup game kicks off the proceedings. I think it's 1:45 there at Accor Stadium. So, you can go to the Easter show if you want, come back, go to the footy, go back to the show, watch the motorbikes, do the flips and the wood chopping and whatever else. I went there on the first day with the missus. You might have saw the little video I put up. It was a fun day. And we're still eating the chocolates from the show bags. But yeah, so it's a double header. Hey Wayne. It's a double header out there at Accor Stadium on Friday. And the Jersey Fleg's on at Belmore at 11 in the morning, and I'm not sure why they're not on as well. As the great coach just walked past, Wayne Bennett, you might have saw him and might not have been in focus. So yeah, I don't know why they haven't got 3 grades on at Accor. We'd like to see the Fleg Cup and first grade all together, but anyway, it's not. And they're at Belmore, so what you can do is go to Belmore first, watch the Fleg, get in your car or get an Uber or whatever, get the train out there to Accor, and you can watch the other 2 games. And the other big game is on Saturday afternoon at Leichhardt Oval. Our Harold Matthews Cup team take on the Steelers in a sudden death semi-final, but they were unbelievable last week out there at Blacktown. They fought hard and the Seagulls came back at them, but they won the game, and our Harold Matthews Cup team have got a huge game on at Leichhardt. So if you're not doing anything, head out there to Leichhardt on Saturday to support the boys. Kel O'Brien's done a magnificent job. Fraser Graham, Johnny Minto, they've got these boys firing. They're a talented bunch, our Harold Matthews Cup team, and I'd love to see them win. And the SG Ball was great too. They won a magnificent victory. Come from behind. They were down by 8 with not long to go. And the boot of Charlie Poynton saved them. And the tries from Taj Alvarez. It was a good team performance. But anyway, they've got the week off now. And the other sides will have to fight out the other semi-final positions. One of them is the Eels, who were beaten by the Roosters, the top of the table Eels. And yeah, so now I'm working 2 cameras again today. So just let me fix up the camera. I'm going to take some photos here of the boys. And one around the other way. Beautiful sunny morning here in, you can hear the camera clicking away. Yeah, beautiful sunny morning here in Malabar. And there's 2 grounds here. There's the old grass one, and then on the other side over there, there's a synthetic one. But yeah, they're obviously not using that. So yeah. All right, so we're back on the main camera now. And so, an interesting day. Let's have a look at some of the, it's quite glary, I'm looking right into the sun here, but we'll do our best, as usual. And see Hazen Mellors out there in the red singlet. He's back, fit and healthy. We've got there Davey Mwale. Arrow. Now, I'm looking for Lewis Dodd and there's no sign of him. But I suspect he might be a chance of coming in, I don't know. But if he was, I thought he might be here. But there's Lockie Hubner, and he'll be up for media a bit later today. Lachlan, and it was a tough day out there in Perth. It looked like it was very hot, and I noticed that Lockie looked pretty gassed, and I think the coaches thought the same thing because, hey Stretch, Campbell Graham just walked in. And yeah, he looked pretty gassed, and it looks like they did. Yeah, but there's Lewis Dodd right now. So there you go. Breaking news here. We've got Lewis Dodd in the house, and we've got the big fella just walked in, Campbell Graham. There he is, and he's not out there with the boys, so I don't think he'll be playing, but you never know. But yeah, so let's have a look. Lewis Dodd, will he be making his NRL debut? I can't see why he won't be, because let's get him on the screen. There he is. So yeah, I don't see why he won't be, because the circumstances that saw him not get his debut was because of he got suspended, but now the shoe's on the other foot, and Bud Sullivan is suspended. And he's just come off suspension. So the planets are aligning for Lewis Dodd to make his NRL debut for the Rabbits. Big off-season signing, but he hasn't played a game yet, and it's round 7. But this could be his chance. He's been playing pretty good footy in New South Wales Cup. And enter Lewis Dodd on Team List Tuesday. Now, I'm not saying he's in. I don't know that, because the teams will be announced at 4 o'clock, but anyway, I'm just going to take a couple of photos of Lewis, because he's obviously the story of the moment. Hello, Dave. How are you?
Mate,
good, mate.
Following me, or am I following you?
No, a bit of both. You too, mate. Okay, so there he is there. Lewis Dodd. The English recruit. And he will be the name on everyone's lips. The Englishman. So, just getting a few more. So Schuster and Dodd are there. No, that was Dodd watch. Yeah, so I think he'll be named. So interesting. Not sure about 5'8". Maybe they'll leave Latrell there. Might put Jack White in there. I don't know. The ball's coming towards me here. Watch that, doesn't bounce into the camera. These pictures are brought to you by the Juniors group of clubs. And we are not far from the Juniors Malabar here. It's only a short stroll up the street. You've also got the Juniors Maroubra and the Jewel in the Crown, the Juniors Kingsford. There's some great shows up there. Entertainment, restaurants, gymnasium, there's clubs, you can hire the boat, which we went on a cruise on not long ago and it was fantastic. There's so many great reasons to be a member of the Juniors group of clubs. And you're also watching this on our George's camera. We're watching this through our Canon camcorder. We've also got the Sony full frame camera shooting some vid too. Head to georges.com.au for all your camera needs, or just head into the store in George Street in the city. They're right opposite the Strand Arcade. You can catch the light rail in there and go in the store and tell them Bunnies TV sent you. But here it is. The Rabbitohs, there's Kepi, he's got the week off because of the suspension. High tackle late. Got sent to the sin bin and put on report. Yeah, and like I said before, we've got Josh Schuster out there too, and he set up a try in New South Wales Cup. So he's made a successful return and he could be straight into this top 17. So keep your eyes open for the teams at 4 o'clock today, because I suspect you will see Lewis Dodd named and Josh Schuster named. But I'm only speculating because I do not know. But just from watching what they're doing here, they're getting ready to do some ball work too, so there could be cameras off soon. But just a warm-up drill. There's Lewis there on screen. So we got Lewis Dodd and Josh Schuster out there. Two big names.
Right, so with the yellow shoes right here, that's Lewis.
Correct. And next to him is Josh on the right. Who you work for?
News Corp, but clearly I don't normally do sport.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah, I was on a crime scene.
Fair enough. Jai Gray on screen, so I'm just getting a bit of the boys before we've got to turn off. Yeah. Tommy Fletch, 18th man on the weekend. Chase Clark. legend. There he is, team manager. Boys are right in front of the Bunnies TV cameras here, just doing some ball work drills. We won't have long to go. Nice work from Pete there. Pros are back on the inside. Just a bit of ball work here. It's pretty rare they let us do this. Might be long to go. And the great man Sut still getting involved. Aiken. Mellors. Duncan. Playing a bit of dummy half there as Dodd. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, little runs himself. The crafty Englishman. We've got the green shirts and they've got the orange shirts over the back.